What's going on, everyone? Aggression, aggression, aggression. Lakers have to maintain a level of aggression and be aggressive in attacking, right? One of the big things that I talked about and highlighted in my long breakdown video and several other little videos, I made a whole video just breaking down the aggressiveness that I need to see the Lakers have in this series. And we have seen the result when that happens. And it's great. When the Lakers are aggressive and they're setting the tone and they are playing their brand of basketball and they're making Denver and having Denver be on the defense mode and having them try to figure out and match up, Lakers have dominated. Right? Like you've seen in game 1 and game 2, when the Lakers are being aggressive, they're playing their brand of basketball. They're not being stagnant. They're sharing and moving the basketball, getting good shots, being aggressive, getting towards the basket, putting it on the refs, getting Jokic, having to play defense, right? You all of a sudden build these leads, right? Game 1, Lakers are up 15. Game 2, Lakers are up 20. And how are we able to do that? Being aggressive towards the basket, applying pressure towards the basket, and not settling and bailing Denver out. And we saw, as soon as that we go away from that, boom, Denver goes right back in. We play into Denver's game. Anthony Davis, absolutely dominating. Jokic is looking gassed. He's looking human. He's looking mortal. It's like, here we go. We have a huge opportunity here, right? Lakers are cruising. And then all of a sudden they switch Aaron Gordon to Anthony Davis. And it's like, okay, good. Like, AD, get AD the ball. Let's dominate. AD was just bodying Jokic. Watch him body Aaron Gordon. Aaron Gordon's too little, right? And we just never took the opportunity to recognize that mismatch and capitalize on it. Just got one field goal attempt in the fourth quarter. Like, what are we doing here? Right? Where if you're being aggressive and you're being in attack mode and you're forcing them, you want to move Aaron Gordon, stop. Aaron Gordon isn't stopping Anthony Davis. And you make Anthony Davis just be the guy, start hitting some shots. Guess what? Now they got to go back to the drawing board. Now maybe they have to double and they got to switch their game plan up, which gets other guys going. And you run through Anthony Davis. Now Anthony Davis got the ball. He's kicking it out. And you're continuing to play your game, swinging the ball, keeping it moving. Right? But as soon as we go and we're dribbling the ball up and, dribbling for 20 seconds into the shot clock, and then it's like, oh, here Reeves bail out 3, or here D'Lo bail out 3, or LeBron will take out a bailout 3, or AD in the corner. It's just like, every time we start doing that, Denver gets closer, 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 and then they finally just go whoop, and that's it. They're done. And it's like, well, but that was fun. I mean, it's happened every time. When we are in control and we are in demand and we are being aggressive, we are finding our shots and we're giving up good shots for great shots, right? Like D'Lo hitting shots. Yeah, that's great. But we were generating great opportunities and looks for him, right? When LeBron's heading downhill, and I'm not saying he has to go and be aggressive every single possession, put his head down, right? He's 90. Like, it's tough for the guy. But we do have multiple guys that can. Spencer Dinwiddie, I want to see him be more aggressive. If I'm Darvin Ham, I'm telling him, dude, stop being so passive. These guys can't stay in front of you. Give him the slip. You're a bucket getter. Right? You've been a bucket getter your whole career. Go get buckets. Apply rim pressure. Put it on the refs. I would rather see Gabe Vincent and Reeves and D'Lo and LeBron and AD and all these guys, Rui and all these guys be aggressive getting towards the basket, and the refs just never call a foul and we get blown out than them just bailing Denver out. Because at least they're playing the right way and your hope is that over time that'll swing in your favor. Right? But like, we've watched these games. They cannot stop the Lakers. They can't. Denver has no answer for the Lakers offense. None. We just bailed them out twice. We're cruising. They have no answer. And what do? We start getting out of rhythm, start taking foolish shots, terrible shot selection, right? Turning the ball over, not rebounding the basketball. We just completely take our foot off the gas and Denver just, whoop, all right, thanks. And they just go the other direction and then that's it. Like twice now. We should be up 2-0. We should. right? Like, and that's a big question for the Lakers. How are the Lakers looking at this series? Are the Lakers looking at the series as like, man, we can't beat these guys. Nothing we do. We're up 20. We can't beat these guys. Or are they looking at it as like, no, they didn't beat us. We beat ourselves. 2 games in a row. We should have won those games. And both times we failed to play our brand of basketball. We bailed them out and allowed them to capitalize and play to their strengths and their brand of basketball, and it beat us. And we allowed them to be in a position of where Jamal Murray could go and hit a game winner and cost us the game. Right? Or do they look at this as like, man, it's deflating, right? Like, to me, if I'm Darvin Ham and LeBron James and everybody, I'm going like, guys, it should be bare minimum. It should be a 1-1 game. Bare minimum. We can win these 2 home games, but we got to play the right way. You got to be aggressive. Look and be in attack mode. Every time we're doing that, we're winning. When we're swinging the basketball, getting the back doors. I mean, Rui missed like 4 layups that were like wide open, but he's still getting them because he can't stop it. The Lakers, every time that they play, and I've said it all season, right? When the Lakers get 30 plus assists and take care of the basketball, they haven't lost a game. When they're like 32 plus assists and keep it under 10 turnovers, I don't believe they've lost the game this year. When they play the right way, when it's not stagnant, it's not just like a bunch dribbling or a bunch of isolation or early threes in the shot clock or bailout threes. They get good possessions. Like even in the watch-along streams, which if you're not part of the watch-along streams, make sure you hang out, right? Do the watch-along stream and then the post-game stream right after. So make sure you're there for both of those. But even in the watch-along streams, talk about it all the time. Like, guys, like it's okay to run a set. Every time you run a play, they have no answer. That pick and roll has just been butter. They have zero answer for that. They cannot stop us. But then what happens? We run plays, we run actual sets, we're running actual offense, and then we just, for whatever reason, decide, all right, let's start jacking up threes. Let's get away from Anthony Davis. Right? Let's take four threes out of 5 possessions. Let's turn the ball over 3 straight plays. Right? Let's give up 4 offensive rebounds in a 5-minute stretch. It's just like, and you're just sitting there like, dude, we've had 2 games in which when our offense just goes completely dead, they come back and they beat us. Like, that's literally what they're waiting for. Okay, we just got to keep sticking around, hanging around. Lakers are gonna bail us out, and we'll be able to get back into the game, and then we'll be in a position to win the game. That's what happened twice. And it's something that I had concerns even going into the playoffs, right? Again, if you've been part of this channel for a while, you've heard me talk about like, hey, yeah, even when the Lakers were like 6-0 or 7-0 with that starting 5 with Rui injected, and I was like, problem is they can't stop anybody, right? Like, and that's the problem. Like Denver starts getting whatever they want. It's back and forth. When you have a 15 and 20 point lead and it's a back and forth game, it's fine, right? Like, because you're good. And you saw, even in game 2, like Denver would go on the little run, get it to like 7 or whatever, and then boom, we push it back, right? Because they can't stop us, right? Basketball is a game of runs. That's fine. You're going to get those ups and flows and those swings. You're going to get those momentums moments, right? Where Denver goes on a 10-0 run, and the Lakers go on a 10-0 run. Like that happens. But to have Anthony Davis on the court, go like a 5-minute stretch without scoring the basketball, and Anthony Davis doesn't touch the basketball once, you're doing it to yourself. I'd rather Anthony Davis. I mean, we were like what, one of 9 or 1 of 10 from the field in like 5.5 minutes. I would have rather Anthony Davis take all 10 shots. You tell me Anthony Davis is going to go 1 of 10 from the field, like without even just generating some like contact or something? Like, no. I'd rather that. The offense gets stagnant. Run a heavy dose. Put Rui on the block. Put LeBron on the block. Put AD on the block. Be aggressive. Make and run your sets. Make Denver have to play to you rather than you play to them. Because every time we allow them to play their brand and we start playing to them, what happens? We end up losing. Every single time. We're 0-10. The answer is, again, stay aggressive. It's not that hard. You got to put together a full 48 minutes, not a half, not 3/4. Lakers were excellent in that second game. They were great for 30 minutes or whatever it was. And then, but that 10 minute, that, 14 minutes or whatever, right? Like 18 minutes is the difference and you lose. And now that's it. But it's frustrating. Lakers got to be aggressive. Get back to being aggressive. Stay downhill. Stay in attack mode. Keep the defense on their toes. Keep the defense on edge. Make them have to adjust. And you're going to win. You're going to win. They cannot stop you. You've proven it in 2 straight games. You got to do it 2 more. And then you get back to Denver. And then another 2 more. Right? Like, so get it done. It's not that hard of a concept. It's just very frustrating. But anyway, as always, this is a discussion. Pass a question on you. Let me know your thoughts and opinions down in the comments below. What do you think? How do you feel? Do you agree with me? Disagree with me? Are you frustrated? Are you not? Are you like, nah, it'll be okay. Everything's good. We'll see how this plays out. Lakers got this. Again, however you feel, whatever your thoughts are, I'd love to hear it. So let me know down in the comments below. That being said, if you haven't liked this video, hit that like button. Helps me a lot. So I enjoy these types of videos, and I truly appreciate it. Not subscribe channel, hit that subscribe button. Turn on the bell notifications. Appreciate y'all. See you in the next one. Thank you.